In 2020, global supply chains experienced high levels of disruption. This disruption was mainly due to the silos in supply chains, labor shortages, and the lack of control outside the company silos. Companies need to maximize their operational resilience for future unexpected disruptions. The only viable solution is to break down existing silos and enable cross-company collaboration. We not only need to provide insight and intelligence, but also a mechanism to control various aspects of the supply chains outside our companies. And Quacoon provides a platform to do this through commerce-oriented crypto tokens. Our platform is built to be intuitive and user-friendly in the form of a social network. There is easy access to see an overview of your end-to-end supply chain, as well as the latest sourcing and distribution status, all from your timeline, which is also available through your phone. When necessary, tasks are assigned with a reward of a certain number of tokens associated with it, and either assigned to a person or listed for anyone in a qualified group of people to pick up. When completed, the user has to upload proof of completion, and the next person in the chain will validate that the task has indeed been completed on time. Once validated, the allotted number of tokens will be processed into the wallet of the person who completed the task. If not validated, there will be an equivalent penalty or withdrawal. This, of course, requires that each person and asset in the supply chain should have their own wallet. The wallet will be linked to a verified identity and can be easily viewed and managed from the application. This is also linked to the respective bank accounts for equivalent currency payouts if they choose to, and we also plan to provide staking options within the application. The reward penalty model is far more efficient to control human behavior than simply a digital identity model with just information and insight and no control. Quantum and AI algorithms behind the scenes will control the price of each task based on criticality, disruptions, market performance, and make sure that the amount paid out will just be a fraction of the loss averted by the timely action. We also have a host of other functionalities in the application. Based on an algorithm intelligence, the system will recommend the best option to avoid losses, whether it be trucking, transportation, or warehouses, or a list of other options, as well as it will reward tokens for companies that take action to reduce carbon emissions. This is an example of the code that integrates the application with the new blockchain to make all this possible. We use a publish invoke using the new and experimental smart contract, as well as the read invoke or the test invoke, again using the new and experimental smart contract to invoke. This is an overview of the Silk token smart contract. It basically controls the issuance and management of the Silk token. The symbol is SLK, and there is an initial supply of 1 trillion. We have a central wallet setup and a few basic functions that are supply chain control functions, such as pay, reward, and penalty. We also have other basic functions, such as retrieving an account balance for user display, checking the validity of an address, minting, etc. We have also implemented functions for getting and putting content in the storage for future use and storing proof of completion of critical tasks and information handoff between different parties in the supply chain.